What's poppin' YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. And this video right here is going to be a part 2 of my Through the Energy Sign series, moving on to Leo energy. And I'll pause for the cause. If you're a new subscriber, if you're just starting off your journey of self-love, self-knowledge, self-understanding, self-awareness, if you don't realize, if nobody put you on as to why it's so important, that you have to look at yourself through astrology, study yourself through astrology, and overall love yourself through astrology and numerology, don't worry, I got you. There's a couple of videos, put the link in the description. You have to watch them first so you can become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you see my part 1 of my Leo energy, this is a part 2 of Leo energy. So without further ado, let's just get it poppin', shall we? Alright, so boom, Leo energy part 2. So first of all, we went through the cycles of life. For those that have not watched the first videos, cycles of life, we are all human beings living a spiritual experience. So the astrology wheel, the zodiac wheel, coincides or correlates to the human cycle of life. So we started with Aries as the baby, Taurus as the toddler, Gemini as the preschooler, Cancer as that child, and now Leo is gonna be that teenager. And I'm gonna explain why in a second. But first, let's get the basics out the way. So Leo energy. Leo is a fixed sign. Leo is ruled by the sun. In the human body, Leo represents the heart, and Leo's a fixed sign. So now, why did I say Leos are the teenager stage? So now the teenager stage of most of us is when we first start learning about our body, first start accessorizing our body, first start dating, first start going through that dating phase, and also that first heartbreak too. And now heartbreak is big for Leo energy. Like I said, it's ruled by the heart. And I'm gonna break all that down in this video. So understand that Leo, fixed sign, ruled by the sun. The teenager stage of our life, the dating stage of our life, heartbreak stage of our life, learning about our body and experiencing like that. First time really experiencing life on our own, in our own will in a way. So now Leo energy. So now understand that everybody already knows that attention thing, or that getting attention thing, that drama thing of Leo energy. Understand that when it comes to Leo energy being ruled by the sun, and I talked about this in my first video, I'll start off with like understanding that if you understand that if you put yourself in the sun's shoes, if you are the sun and you look outwardly, you don't see nothing except for your own rays. So understand that the sun is also in the middle of our solar system. It gives life to all the planets. So Leo energy naturally is going to always be in the spotlight. It's not that they do things for attention, but they're going to naturally always be in the spotlight in whatever they do, especially if they are good at what they're doing. So Leo energy, being the 5th sign of the zodiac, rules creativity, rules the children-esque energy, which is why they're really good with children, which is also why a lot of times Leos themselves have children, because Leo likes to be the leader in whatever avenue they're going, whatever endeavors you're trying to reach in life. They like to be the leader and lead in that avenue. So a lot of times having children, you are the leader of that household, the leader of your pride in a way, because Leo's ruled by the lion. Lions have pride. Lions don't really move by themselves. They move in a pack, in a pride. They have like their family. So Leos are extremely family oriented first. So like they take pride in their children. So when I say that spotlight thing is naturally wherever they go and whatever talent they have when it comes to creativity, because they are really in touch with their childish energy, the childlike-esque energy. So their creativity, their expressiveness shines no matter where they go. So the spotlight is always on them. So that's where the attention-esque energy comes in. That's where them be ruled by the sun, and the sun giving out energy and giving out rays and giving out life to the solar system, to life to earth, life to everybody. That's where that correlates and coincides with it. So Leo, people that have a lot of Leo energy in their chart naturally give off light, naturally give off sun rays, naturally give off life no matter where they go, and they naturally get attention. They naturally are in the spotlight. So understand that first things to understand is that the envious nature of people might look at the Leo person is like, why is everybody looking at that person? Why does everybody admire that person? Like that enviness, kind of jealousy, that kind of jealousiness kind of comes in with this placement. But understand that the Leo person himself, being ruled by the heart, they have an extremely big heart, as in they're really giving. So from their perspective, they're not doing things for attention, they're just doing things out of the nature of who they are, how they maneuver, how they operate. They have a huge heart. Which is why a lot of times Leo-esque energy people, when I say Leo-esque, when I say esque in all these signs, I'm just saying that people that have a lot of Leo's energy in their chart. It doesn't have to be Leo sun or moon or rising. It could be Leo Mars. Like anybody that has a lot of Leo energy in their chart or a lot of fifth house placement in their chart will relate to this video. So that's why I say they have a big heart, that they give a lot. So a lot of times they give too much than they receive. And remember how I said that teenager-esque energy or that teenager vibe, as in going through our first dating stages and going through our first heartbreak. A lot of times Leos don't know like the cutoff time or the cutoff moment of giving and not receiving. So if you're going to deal with a Leo person, understand how genuine their heart is, understand how big their heart is, understand how seriously they take the reciprocity of giving and taking, because they could give too much of themselves. They could be too much of doing things for someone but not getting that reciprocation back, and that's where the heartbreak comes in. Remember, they're ruled by the heart, so they take things on a deep level. They take people not being loyal to them, they take people not respecting them, people not admiring them, people not giving them affection or attention, especially in their small circle of friends. They take that deeply to heart and they take that seriously. So to deal with Leo people, to deal with a Leo-esque person, understand how big their heart is and how much they love to reciprocate when they give and take. Now, when it comes to giving out their energy, they really are great at building people up. They're the ones that like to encourage people, gas them up, make them feel right, make them feel light. So a talent that all Leo-esque energy people have is making people feel good, wanted, making people feel warm. Like I said, they're ruled by the sun. So they always like to make people smile. So every single Leo-esque person has talents, has a type of creative talent. Because remember, the fifth house rules children, so like they're in touch with their childish or childlike. They're in touch with their inner child. But the one talent that all Leo-esque energy people have is building up people, making them feel good, making them feel warm and deep inside, making them feel warm deep inside themselves. So understand that you can notice a Leo person in a room by the one that's always trying to build someone up, the one that's radiating light and energy, the one that is just making people feel important. At the same time, they also want to receive that kind of energy back. When someone is doing something for you all the time, you will realize that that's how they want to also be treated. So when it comes to Leo energy, it's really important. It's not just to give them attention or not just to make them feel like, it's kind of like make them put them on a pedestal in a way, because they kind of put you also on a pedestal. Because like I said, their heart is so big that they want to put the people they love on a pedestal, but they also want that person that they love to put them on a pedestal. Like they want that royal, regal type affection, royal, regal type of love. So it's really important to understand that you have to give that to that Leo-esque person and they'll give it right back to you. Now the mantra for Leo energy is I will. And now a trait that a lot of the Leos don't really get noticed for is their ambition or their willpower. Now remember, like I said, they are a fixed sign. Fixed signs get stuck once they have their mindset on something. They really have a strong willpower to actually carry it through. So Leo-esque energy people are extremely ambitious. They're really good in the business world, making money. They're really good at making plans. They're really good at setting a goal for themselves and actually hitting that goal because they have the willpower to carry it out. They want like the best things in life. They want the flashiness, the grandest things, the best quality things in life. And to get that, they understand that they have to work hard to get that. So Leo-esque energy people are actually really hard workers, really ambitious. The mantra is I will. So when they have something in their head, they say I will get that. I will get that house. I will get that car. I will date that person. Like whatever they say I will in their head, proceeding after that, they usually always get that. So if you have Leo-esque energy, if you have a lot of Leo energy placements in your chart, understand this about yourself. Understand that you have a strong willpower. Understand that you have a strong manifestation power to actually will anything into your life by actually being ambitious, looking at that goal, locking in, and getting it. So that willpower is tremendously strong with this placement. Fixed signs, fixed energy can really carry out strong, long projects as long as they stick through it and they're consistent and they work hard at getting it. But overall though, understand that Leo energy, they can't help but to shine. They can't help but to radiate wherever they go. They can't help but to be in the spotlight. They get attention without trying. Some of them, if you're on the dark side, will try to get attention forcefully. But understand that they're in the spotlight no matter what. Their life is a stage. So whatever you're doing, whatever creative talents you have, understand that you are going to always be in the spotlight. So to express it and to share it, hone in on your talents, practice your talents, get that willpower, whatever goal you have in mind, like set that up and express your talent to the world, and you'll see how much people will like radiate towards you. Leo S energy people easily make friends. They're usually not, even if they're the shy person, they usually make friends easily. They usually are the center in their little friends group that everybody likes being around and laughing around and playing around. They're really playful, childish, really romantic when they're dating you, like to shower you with affection and gifts. Like they're really fun and loving, but to understand that they take their heart seriously. And when they're younger or they're less evolved, they kind of put their heart on the sleeve, so they're kind of doing things for people, not really having a spigot to turn it off. They kind of like wear their heart on the sleeve in a way. Understand how big the heart factor is. And also, if you have a lot of Leo placements in your chart, one thing I noticed is y'all could take pleasures in life and kind of run with it and overindulge in pleasures. I was saying this in my in the part 1 video. Remember, the 5th sign is Leo, 5 senses in our body. So pleasures in life, they really indulge into pleasures. So whether it's having sex, like I said, whether it's food, indulging in junk food or not good food, or playing games all the time, or just doing things that make you feel good, because Leos generally love to have fun, love to feel good, love to be in a good space. So just be careful that you're not overindulging in it. Take care of your heart, take care of your health. I did notice a lot of Leos kind of gain weight easily because they love to eat, they eat a lot, like to eat a lot of good tasting food that's not really good for the body, or they have a really colorful dating life, is in they have a lot of admirers, they have a lot of sex in their lifetime, they have a lot of fun in their dating life. It's all about knowing how to cut things off, to indulge in things, to cut things off. It's all about knowing the balance and the limits in things. But generally, Leo energy, you are the regal-esque energy in the chart. You are the king of the jungle, as in the lion. You are the leader, natural born leader, the family pack type person, like just loves indulging in their family, loves to be the head of the household, loves to be the one that likes to be admired, always in the spotlight, very creative, so honing on creativity, very willful in whatever you're doing, whatever you want to achieve, has a big heart, so keep that in mind. Make sure you know who to trust, who not to trust, who to give your heart to. Also getting that reciprocity, getting the reciprocal energy from your loved ones, being the center of attention in your little friends group, being put on a pedestal because you put others on a pedestal, but having the equal exchange of affection, attention, and energy is understanding Leo-esque energy people. So that was my video on Leo energy. I hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be on Virgo energy, and you already know I'm about to go in. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real, already know. But if you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, handle it one time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, be safe, and breathe. It's your boy, Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm going to see all y'all when I see y'all.